Ever imagined you could see the Great Wall of China from space? Well, think again. This is a myth that has been circling around for quite some time. It's often said that the Great Wall of China, one of the most impressive human-made structures on our planet, is visible from space with the naked eye. But let's debunk this misconception with some scientific facts. The Great Wall is an architectural marvel, stretching over 13,000 miles in length, but it's not as wide, only about 30 feet at its broadest. Now, when you think about it from a space perspective, it's like trying to spot a single hair strand from 2 miles away. Quite unimaginable, right? To further illustrate, let's consider this. The International Space Station orbits the Earth at an altitude of about 250 miles. At that distance, the most a human eye can discern is objects that are at least 60 miles in diameter. That's roughly 2,000 times wider than the Great Wall. Even the astronauts aboard the International Space Station have confirmed that they can't see the Great Wall without the aid of telescopic lenses. So, where did this myth originate? Well, it seems to have started in the early 20th century, long before we even had the technology to send a person into space. The truth is, under perfect conditions, and with the aid of magnification, the Great Wall can be seen, but it's not easily distinguishable from the many natural features that are much more visible from space, such as rivers and mountain ranges. But don't let this scientific fact diminish the awe you might feel about the Great Wall. It remains one of the most remarkable achievements of humankind, a testament to our ability to create enduring structures that can stand the test of time. So next time someone tells you they can see the Great Wall from space, you'll know better. Did you know that China is the birthplace of numerous inventions that have shaped the world? Dive into the annals of history, and you'll find a treasure trove of innovations that trace their roots back to China. Among these, 4 stand out as the great 4 inventions of ancient China, which have left an indelible mark on human civilization: papermaking, the compass, gunpowder, and printing. Let's start with papermaking. Before its invention, people used to carve characters on animal bones, tortoise shells, or bamboo slips. Can you imagine the laborious process? But then, in the Han Dynasty, a court official named Cai Lun revolutionized communication by inventing paper. This lightweight, portable, and easy-to-produce material opened up a new world of literature and art, forever changing how knowledge is shared. Then, there's the compass. Before its existence, mariners navigated by the stars, a challenging feat on cloudy nights or during the day. The invention of the compass in the Qin dynasty turned the tides, providing a reliable tool for determining direction. This sparked a new era of exploration, enabling seafarers to venture further and discover new lands. Gunpowder, another brainchild of Chinese innovation, was initially used for medicinal purposes. However, its explosive properties soon found application in warfare, leading to the development of firearms and artillery. This invention not only transformed military tactics, but also had profound implications on the political landscape of the world. Lastly, let's talk about printing. The Tang Dynasty saw the invention of block printing, where individual characters were carved onto wooden blocks, inked, and then pressed onto paper. Later, during the Song Dynasty, Bi Sheng took it a step further and invented movable type printing, a method that greatly increased efficiency and accessibility to written texts. This revolutionized education and literature, laying the groundwork for the modern printing press. From the pages of a book to the direction of a ship, China's inventions have shaped the world we live in. So the next time you read a book, or use your phone's compass, remember the ancient Chinese inventors who made it possible. What if I told you that if China were a continent, it would be the 3rd most populated, only after Asia and Africa? Now let that sink in. It's a mind-boggling fact, isn't it? China's population is more than a mere statistic. It's a testament to the country's vibrant culture and history. Imagine this. China's population is almost double that of Europe's entire populace. This means that for every person you might meet in Europe, there are almost 2 people in China. If China were a continent, it would stand proudly as the 3rd most populous, surpassed only by Asia and Africa. But what does it mean to have such a massive population? On one hand, it presents a series of challenges. The country has to grapple with providing housing, food, and education for its citizens, and has to manage its resources effectively and sustainably. In a country where millions of people are added to the population every year, these are no small tasks. On the other hand, China's vast population also offers significant advantages. It provides the country with a large labor force, fueling its economic growth and development. It's a country teeming with potential, innovation, and talent. With such a diverse and vast population, China is a melting pot of ideas, cultures, and traditions, each contributing to the rich tapestry that is the Chinese society. However, it's not just about the sheer numbers. The demographic composition of China is also fascinating. It's a country where the old and the young coexist, where urban and rural communities both thrive. It's a country that's constantly evolving, yet deeply rooted in its traditions. The magnitude of China's population might be daunting, but it's also awe-inspiring. It's a testament to the country's resilience and adaptability. It's a testament to a nation that has grown and thrived against all odds. So, the next time you think about China's population, remember, it's not just a number. It's a story of a nation's journey, its challenges, its triumphs, and most importantly, its people. China's population is not just a number, it's a testament to its cultural richness and diversity. Can you believe that a country as vast as China operates under a single time zone? Yes, you heard it right. Geographically, China spans 5 international time zones, from UTC+5 to UTC+9. But, in practice, China follows only one time zone, known as Beijing Standard Time, which is UTC+8. This unique arrangement has been in place since the Chinese Civil War. In 1949, the newly established People's Republic of China decided to unify the country under one single time zone. The motive behind this decision was to foster a sense of national unity. A single time zone, they believed, would symbolize the country's solidarity and help to integrate its diverse regions. However, living under a single time zone in such a vast country brings with it a unique set of challenges and peculiarities. Imagine waking up in the far west of China, where the sun doesn't rise until 8 in the morning Beijing time. Or consider the bustling city of Urumqi, where the locals have adapted by effectively creating their unofficial time zone. They operate 2 hours behind Beijing time to align more closely with their daylight hours. Yet, despite these quirks, most of China's citizens have adapted to this unusual system. They've learned to adjust their daily routines according to the sun's position, rather than the hands of a clock. It's not uncommon to see people in Western China starting their day at what would be considered mid-morning in Beijing. In essence, China's single time zone is a testament to its unity and adaptability. It's a fascinating glimpse into how a country can adapt its daily rhythms to accommodate a policy that, on the surface, seems counterintuitive. It's a constant reminder that while time may be a human construct, the rising and setting of the sun is not. In China, no matter where you are, time remains constant, a unity that symbolizes the country's solidarity. Did you know that China is the world's largest consumer and producer of tea? That's right, the humble leaves steeped in your cup have roots that trace back to ancient China. Tea in China is more than just a beverage. It's a tradition, a symbol of hospitality, and a cornerstone of social interaction. The culture of tea drinking in China has a rich history, spanning over 4,000 years. It's believed that Shen Nong, an ancient emperor and herbalist, discovered tea when leaves from a wild tea bush fell into his pot of boiling water. This happy accident marked the beginning of China's affair with tea. The influence of China's tea culture has seeped into every corner of the world. From the British afternoon tea to the Japanese tea ceremony, these traditions all find their origin in the ancient tea practices of China. Now let's take a moment to steep ourselves in the variety of Chinese teas. Green tea, known for its delicate flavor and health benefits, is the most popular type in China. Oolong tea, with its complex flavor profile and aromatic allure, is another favorite. Then there's pu'er, a type of fermented tea revered for its rich, earthy flavor and potential health benefits. Each of these teas has a unique taste, aroma, and character, just like the regions they come from. Beyond being a delightful drink, tea in China is also celebrated for its health benefits. Many believe that drinking tea can aid digestion, improve heart health, and even boost your immune system. While the science is still brewing on some of these claims, one thing is clear. Tea is a vital part of China's history, culture, and daily life. So next time you sip on a cup of tea, remember it's a tradition that has been brewing in China for thousands of years.